extra energy. We're vibing out. What's up, LS Swaps? How you doing, bro? Did everyone have a good Halloween? I thought it was fun. Handed out some candy. We had our stream yesterday, which was pretty interesting. I looked at my YouTube studio yesterday and got so many copyright claims on that stream. It was pretty funny, to be honest. But we were using the Dune music, which is fine. So now I'm just going back, and every single claim, I'm trying to trim out the songs and keep the audio just so it can be monetized, but I'm not honestly too worried about it. I don't really care that much. Surprisingly, the Halloween music got me crazy. I have 7 claims. Nice, bro. How many pull-ups you doing? I got into pull-ups last year. Haven't been doing a whole lot recently. But I feel like that'd be a pretty good supplemental workout for boxing, which is pretty much all I'm doing right now. Boxing and running. Pretty much it. Keeping it super simple. We got a little live cop today. Going for a couple items. I mean, the nice thing about missing on Supreme is wallet feeling good. I think we just go for 2 beanies and just skate out of here and continue on with our Friday. We got FP1 for Formula 1 right now. Might toss that on the background. We got Indiana Hoosiers playing tomorrow. Michigan State unranked. We're 13th. I'm pretty stoked about that. Let's see our QB about Curtis Rourke. Is he back in? He will start for Indiana against Michigan State. Let's freaking go. That is awesome. It's a stud. But yeah, how's everyone feeling about the Palace drop today? Pretty low-key drop. Anyone know how the pullover jacket fits? Good question. Let's take a look at it. We'll get into our stream format. Now with this background, I can probably just do this and make me a little bit smaller. Or do I just go camoed up? I think I might just go camo. Go camo crazy. Yeah, Ping's fits would be nice. Here we go. We're just gonna go see-through. Kind of a fun idea. And then with chat, I think what I'm gonna do, guys, is just take away the chat box for now. And then do a little sneaky. Let's see if I can do a window capture on Streamlabs. Right there. I think that'll be the easiest way to do chat. Now let me just look up. Zoom in. You know how we do it. We're in the pre-stream right now. We're doing it on the fly. Go chat. Yeah, right there. house logo. I can never decide where I want to put chat. I'm so OCD. What's up, Creed? Thank you, dude. I appreciate that. You know, it's all about just having fun, man. I think sometimes I think too much about it. I think about growing the channel a lot, and I feel like it's just, you know, at the end of the day, we're going to be making our content here. Ain't nothing going to change, and we're just going to vibe out. Breakout jacket didn't cop in the end. Thought it looked cheap. Word, Skywalker. Thanks, man. You know, I am trying to do the streams more interesting. Like with yesterday, the Dune stream, we had the fun little walkout. I do like that. And I think if we just keep doing fun stuff, keep making the content, I do want to expand. I've been saying this for a little bit now, into more IRL stuff. I'm just not sure how to best do it, but we're going to keep dropping the unboxings, keep dropping the classic content, you know? Having fun with it. I guess we'll just keep it on the YouTube chat for now. We don't really have anybody in Twitch. What's going on, Jose? How you doing, brother? You got 3 beanies, snow leopard and 2 normal leopard, yellow crew, Brazil crew XL. Let's take a look at this stuff. Let's see if any of it's worth flipping. I think, guys, I am just gonna, no matter what the things are, we are just gonna go for just the 2 beanies to save money today. Even though I feel like I could probably flip one of the grape knits, I'm not too sure how I feel. Maybe, I mean, this could be guaranteed. But like nothing for personal for me today. Yeah, dude, we shaved. I mostly did it for the Paul Atreides costume. If you guys want to see my full costume fit, you can follow me on Instagram. I don't post a whole lot on there. I mostly just post on my story. But a lot of people do contact me via Instagram. And sandworm right there. That was the stream yesterday. Kind of a low quality on that. I don't know why it's so low quality. It looked decent on my phone, but whatever. There it is. That is. You guys can follow me, Instagram.com/ThomasFFinn. I want the SupThomas handle, but someone's already got it. The retail for the Brazil sweater, 148 euros. It's not always accurate on USD though. Only 128. You think it could be an easy flip? Maybe we go for it. Even though I just said I wanted to save money. I didn't cop anything from Supreme, so it could be the move. Let's see if Max Merch has any USD. Here's the estimated price list for 2 weeks ago. Not that helpful. This guy's been swamped. Fair enough. Alice Skateboard Nudes is our only hope. Yeah, we have the EU prices. I think that's all we have to go off of. This guy's got a lot for sale. Cortez tracksuit, Polo Bear. Burberry Polo large, 80 bucks. That's not bad. Supreme jersey. Got BBC. XL maybe. I never go for Stussy, man. I just don't know enough about it. And I'm scared to buy stuff to resell that I don't know about. This guy's favorite item of the season. You got the Stussy Hardware XL. Very cool. What's up, One Up? I got you, bro. Yeah, the Australian exclusives. Dope. Yeah, it looks like the Pro Team crew might be the next best item. We might go for it. We'll see. What's going on, One Up? Not a whole lot, dude. Chilling on a Friday. Short Palace stream. Had a good Halloween. Handed out candy. Nothing crazy. Dude, one thing I gotta say though is kids these days, like, I hate to be a boomer, but like, they just walk up to you and just take your candy. There's like no trick or treat anymore. I mean, there is some, but it's bizarre how shy they all are. Real. I am liking Black Ops 6. I'm finding that the aim assist nerf is really hitting me hard at the close range. I'm struggling a bit, but overall I'm liking it. I'm doing the camo grind. I got the shotguns. Well, I got one shotgun gold. I got the sniper's gold. I prestiged last night. So right now I'm trying to get some calling cards and just level up, get more stuff. We'll see how Warzone goes. I hope it just feels better. For sure, Zane, they just don't talk. I don't get it. Like, it's Halloween, you know? I mean, a lot of the parents are like, you know, say thank you. But sometimes a group of like 10 kids walk in and they just take the candy and they're super shy. I have tried zombies. It's okay. I think for me right now, I'm just so focused on the camo grind for multiplayer. I just haven't dedicated too much time to it. We'll see how it goes. It's been a while since I've been interested in zombies. I think Cold War was the last one that I played it a lot. More of a Warzone guy. But yeah, it feels like a good game. Like overall, it feels good. Like the maps aren't spectacular. Some of them are okay, but I find that like there's a couple maps I just back out. Like Lowtown, Red Card. I just don't want to play those maps at all. And maybe it was because I was using shotguns for a while. But I'm loving Face Off. Like, check out this little clip right here. We'll do, follow my gaming channel if you want to check out some very random sporadic clips. For whatever reason, it's impossible for me to find it by searching the name, but I got a nice little clip yesterday playing Face Off. 1440p, 60 FPS. Let's go.
Oh yeah, at the beginning. Nice, dude.
Dude, these guys were potatoes. I don't know how they didn't kill me.
And one more.
Yes, all sick.
Dude, these guys are terrible. I was out of range with the shotgun. I already had 4 kills.
Nice, dude.
Picked up 3.
And one more.
Yes, all 6. Nice.
That was like 7.
Yeah, so it's fun when you get clips like that, but my skill-based matchmaking bracket is cranked. Like, it's cranked. Fair enough, though, you know. You gotta keep the good players with the good players and the bad players with the bad players. It's not really 400 gigabytes, but it does take up a lot of space. Some areas I understand why there's no trick-or-treating. Oh, okay. I thought you said trick-shotting. You were in Lancaster, California, and it just got worse and worse. Not one trick-or-treater was out yesterday. My mom was bummed. That's sad. Yeah, some areas just don't get them. What's with this broken shotgun? That shotgun actually isn't that good. The pump shotgun's a lot better. Peter, I'm debating, bro. You think if I grab an XL Brazil, is that guaranteed? Guaranteed, like, resale? If it's like pretty good, I mean, Palace for me has been doing great. They've been selling pretty fast. I've done them all on StockX, which isn't the best. I do prefer Grailed for whatever reason, even though fees are similar. It would be nice to level up my StockX to like seller level 2. Because that's the resale game. You just get crushed on the fees, man. I think if I file taxes correctly, though, I can get some of those fees be written off. I'm not sure how that all works, though. There's one that has it set up if you point in that direction, it hits them no matter what. You don't even have to be aiming their way. Yeah, it sounds like a damn a bug, maybe a bug detachment. If you guys are wondering why I look like this right now, I'm wearing my Keto Wears green leopard knit with the green screen behind me, so it doesn't really work. I'll show you guys the fit though. It's kind of cool. My buddy's brand. I've talked about him before. Keto. And this thing's actually a Velcro. You can take that on and off. Leave it on though. I don't know what I would do with it off. Actually, not too bad. Get a little 360. Like a girl on TikTok and people are just like 360, 360. But instead it's a guy and it's showing the fit off. Only 360 I know about, the 360 no scope. All right, boys. All right, 28 people in here. Guys, remember to like the stream. Consider becoming a member. We're on our way to 10 members. I think I need to make a new member goal. Maybe I should do member goals, like we'll do some kind of an interesting concept. I see other streamers doing that shit. Maybe it works. I have no clue. Does StockX usually do anything for Black Friday? I don't know. I know Goat is the one that has like the big Black Friday thing, but it seems like it's impossible to cop anything from that. It is, you do get some dopamine when you enter. Like when I'm entering for the Supreme Dunk Low Red Cements. Oh my god. Some of my absolute grails. I need to do a Supreme Grails video sometime. And just talk about all of my favorite items. Dude, a used pair of these, if I can get them for like 400 bucks, would probably never happen. What do they do on Go? Well, they have this thing where they basically will release like one pair of shit. I don't even know what they do. They release a bunch of shit and it's just like an insane drop. So here's the High Snobiety article from 2021, and basically they just do a bunch of raffles on the app like every single 30 minutes for like 3 days. I feel like it's Friday through Sunday. And they basically give them away, I think. Or they're retail or something. But it's basically like these insanely hard to get raffles. StockX has the $1 bids. Those things are kind of lame. Well, I'm gonna get PayPal loaded up real quick. Okay, cool. Alice. We'll do a little poll. Oh, no way. I don't know if I could cop that many so fast, Peter. I'm already going for both leopards and the Brazil. But if anyone else wants to help Peter out, he's looking for a black large. Oh, look, you guys can see the poll because I'm doing it right in the chat window. Do Brazil crew. Any colorway. Grape knit. Leopard beanie. And then we'll do snow leopard beanie, to be specific. This is the thing, like, with the polls, man. Like, that's the one thing I love about Twitch. Is the fact that... And we are on Twitch, by the way. I don't think I have any Twitch chatters. No. But the one thing I do like about Twitch is, like, you can have channel points. So if you guys just watched my stream, just like as a viewer, you could get crew SupThomas bucks. And then if you, like, vote on what sold out, what was going to sell out first, you could, like, gamble your points. And then you could, like, use the points to, like, do things for the stream. Like, you can do pop-ups, text-to-speech, fun things like that. It makes it interesting and, like, worthwhile for viewers. Anytime a channel that I watch a lot has points, I like it. Yep, this is Keto Wears. Yes, sir. My buddy David's brand. Went to high school with them. Yeah, the black one could be kind of crazy. I keep forgetting to look at the StockX prices. What's neat about Palace too is I've copped a few times and then listed on StockX, and like people don't list very quickly. Like right now there's 0 listings, so you can basically set the market if you cop right during the US. I feel like going for the Brazil would be pretty hype. Oh shit, guys, I actually have my Palace. I actually have my Palace stuff in the what is it? Mailbox right now. I'll probably do a video. I was thinking about unboxing it on the stream. True. I feel you, Peter. Yellow, most on theme, not as wearable. It is tough to wear a big Brazil looking thing. So maybe going for the black would be better. It's been a while since I've gone for a black item. The black is kind of hard. Yeah, snow leopard beanie is clean. Depending on how much I can flip one of them for, maybe I would keep the yellow, the snow leopard one. I don't need it though. This is the problem, guys. I'm such a bad reseller. I'm like, well, maybe I could just keep it. It's probably a good thing though. If I was a soulless reseller, I don't think you guys would really want to watch me. What do you guys think of the chat though? Pretty basic, but I feel like it gets the job done. You make it a little bigger even. I guess it really just depends on how many people are chatting. I have a ton of volume right now, so we'll go like there. And I have to fix the bottom part, because of course I do. It looks good when the screen's black. We'll do it in the middle. Like middle stream, kind of underrated. Center vertically. There we go. Retail for the Pro Crew, it is 118 or 128 euro. Your patchwork hoodie just came in. Nice, bro. If you ever want to send in, guys, you want to send in your fits, show off your items, then let me know. Then send it into the channel. We'll do videos. Well, I'll show you guys on the channel. You can be featured. Free shout out. Palisonic long sleeve is nice. Did Ping post a video? Not yet. No ping video. Yeah, the snow leopard beanies do look really small. All of my Palace hats have been for tiny little UK boys. Like my Ali Rally hat, it like barely fits. It does fit, but it's like the smallest a hat could be. I have it basically all the way out. I don't have the very last clip because I feel like if you wear a snapback with the very last snap only, you get that bend in the clip. We can't be rocking with that. Can't be rocking with that at all. This is dope though. I feel good about this stream layout. Stream logo down there. Figure that out next Supreme video. The leather belt or the strap 6 panels fit all right. Yeah, I've never had one of those, so I don't know. I don't know. Oops. Well, shit, boys, what are we going to do for 10 minutes? I mean, we can play the Palace game. You guys ever play the Palace game on the phone? On their little app? Kind of funny. They had that snake game. I wish they had it on the computer. It'd be kind of fun. Palace snake game PC port. Did anyone play the snake game? If you heard 1,000 points, you get a prize. Wow. Am I copying the grape hat? No. As the title says, tried it on, then took it off the other day because I don't want grapes in my forehead. I think that's pretty facts. Yeah, it's like the Nokia snake game, exactly. Oh wow, Ernest Khan got the jeans. Size 30 yesterday. I always miss it. He always Instagram DMs me. And I always forget to look at his messages. So shout out to Ernest Khan. What are we here doing? What is this? All items? I swear the Palace website is just a little bit different than the Supreme one, and it's just slightly less good. But like Peter said, guys, if you're going for the breakout, it's very big apparently. So size down for this, I would probably grab a medium. Hit up Ernest Khan, dude. Maybe he'll sell them to you. We'll see if he gets in the chat later on. I think this is really cool. Padesu and the Palace kanji and whatever that says. And this is Rondon. And that's the extent of my Japanese knowledge in that image. This one's dope as fuck. Some good items this week. Some sleeper t-shirts. I mean, not sleeper, but just some nice t-shirts. Warm stuff with Polar Tech. I have a cool video, guys, that I want to watch with y'all. I watched it already because I was just so interested. but it's really cool. If you guys want to bear with me after the drop, we can take a look at this. My Life Outdoors video right here. It's very cool. It's very interesting. It talks a lot about Gore-Tex and rain resistant stuff. So if you guys are interested in learning more about how your extreme outdoor gear, waterproof, breathable stuff actually works, stick around to the end of the stream. Like I said, we are just going to go for the live cop, hang out for a bit, see what sells out, and then watch that video and probably call it a stream. Just because I gotta get back to work. It's Friday, you know, we gotta post up, we gotta be legit, we gotta hang out and just do our work honestly, you know. Not gonna lie, sometimes during these Supreme streams I go a little bit too long and I'm like, fuck, I should be you know what I'm saying, on that work from home grind. I was very flattered when someone asked me yesterday what I did before YouTube, as if I was like a full-time YouTuber. I'm like, yeah, I still work. Maybe someday we can go full-time. We can make it to the league. What's up, chat? We in this, baby? Going for the snow leopard. No way it's gonna fit my big old dome, but we'll try. Hey, bro, if you saw my stream yesterday, we tried on the damn mohair beanie. If anyone wants that mohair beanie from Supreme, I know you can get it from supreme.com, but you want a SupThomas signed sticker, you want to help me have $50 more in my pocket, then feel free to cop this beanie from me. I mean, yeah, you could buy it from Supreme, but like, I tried it on once, and so that you know it's good. Come on. Los Angeles Palace jacket sold out because the Dodgers won the World Series. Bro, did you guys see the guy blow up his hand? I think this is probably not really good to share on YouTube. But we're gonna show it anyway. We have 42 people in here. I guess trigger warning.
Shit in my face, nigga.
For people that don't like gross stuff. But look at this fucking dude. I mean, bro blew his shit up. I saw a comment that said Buddy wanted to walk it off so bad. That's not even the same angle that I saw. Look at his hand, dude.
No.
Look at his fucking hand, bro. Bro, you good? Bro, you good? Hey, bro, you good? Nah, bro is not good. Look at that shit, dude. Oh, that's nasty. Okay, we can't be showing that. That's disgusting. So sorry for that, but I just had to show that because someone said Dodgers and I was like, yeah, bro, especially drunk people that play with fireworks, it's fucking stupid. I mean, I used to make like Molotov cocktails in my fucking backyard and just throw. My dad lived way out in the country. We had a little concrete driveway at the top of a gravel driveway. I was making fireworks and bombs and shit when I was like 15 because it was fun. I'd like to say that I used the utmost caution. I tried my best, but it's some dangerous shit. Blowing up cans of Axe body spray. Real pyromaniac shit. Like I've shown you, I still on my North Face Denali jacket, I've shown it on the stream many times. I still have a hole right here where I threw the Molotov, it shattered, some of the gas flew up through the top of the bottle or somehow, and the gas fire, the napalm essentially, got onto my jacket and burned through the jacket onto my elbow. And dude, shit was scary. Yeah, filming it for clicks too. It's dumb. I mean, I do try to say, I mean, it's so stupid and it's so like lame to say stuff like this, but You know, when I am streaming around the 4th of July holidays, I do try to tell you guys, be safe, be smart, right? And I don't have much of a platform. I have 48 viewers on YouTube right now, but like, make good decisions. I feel like we are an above average group of intelligence. I kind of messed up that saying, but you know what I'm saying? I feel like we're all pretty smart around here. Like, you guys aren't making those kinds of decisions, but goddamn, it's crazy. Part of it's being a kid, bro, and you gotta make some stupid decisions. It just sucks because sometimes that stupid decision has some lifelong consequences. What up, Coach Vuitton? Good, man. We got about 1 more minute for this drop. Peter, I don't know if I'm gonna go for the fucking long sleeve. I think I might just do the beanies and call it. Like, I don't really want to spend like $300. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I hope he can get his fingers back. I know you can like reattach shit if you go quick enough. What do you guys think? Should I cop a fucking crew? Send the poll. 43% of you think it should go. All right. If I grab a crew neck, what color? I need y'all to spam chat. I need you to spam the chat right now. We got 1 minute. What color? All right, Jaron. Yes. Thank you for bringing me back down. You guys know me. I'm fucking addicted to the copping. I'm addicted to live copping. Purple. There's no purple crew neck, brother. Are we gonna have palace problems? No, we're not. Here it is. We're live. Oh no. There they are. Jesus. Add to cart problem still. Let's go to the phone. It's gonna be a phone cop. And not a good one either. Sold out. They're already sold out. All right, let's go for a Brazil. XL's gone. Doesn't add to cart, man. What is up with my fucking computer and copping palace? It's tragic. Still not adding to cart. Neither on my phone. Yep, same thing on my phone. I still have the Palace app. I found it works somewhat better. But those beanies were botted to shit, dude. That's crazy. Let's see if I just go to palace.com on Safari. It adds to cart instantly. I'm going to be kind of shitty. And no one's going for the knits, it looks like. Of course, it adds to cart instantly on the fucking phone. Maybe clear cookies again. I don't know. You know what? Instead of rage copying this, size large. I'm chilling. Sorry. Alice, I'm done. We're done today. We're gonna take our money and we're gonna put it all on Bitcoin. How much were those 2 beanies? $42 times 2. We're gonna do a live Robinhood plug. Is this still in stock? No. Yeah, 42 times 2 plus the $12 in shipping, plus like probably $10 in tax. Make sure you get our order of operations correct right here. could probably do that in my head, but I don't trust myself. $106 for 2 beanies. I'm not gonna go for fucked. I mean, maybe. Probably not. I'm so shitty at palettes. I need to remember to clear my cookies, I guess. I think it's because I'm on the website too early. Let's see if it's the browser. I wonder if I do it on Brave, if it's any easier. Man, anyone cop anything? That was cooked. You're right. Clear cookies worked last time. Bomber jacket sold out in less than a minute is wild. Whoa. Xbox 360 design? Hold up. You've caught my attention. Let's go to Fauntleroy's Finest Discord. Go to Fonty's Discord, right? Get in here. Go Discord. How do I do it? We're in streamer mode. Come on. Got a new fucking source, because of course. Discord capture. Black crewneck large still sitting. It said sold out on mine. It says small, yeah. Why is that so small? Oh, it's because it's Yep. Let's see what font has posted. Here's the Stussy drop. Stussy slide. I'm not gonna get a small medium snow leopard. Sorry. Blue went first and it's gone, yeah. Let's see what low-key brands have in stock. Not in stock, but dropping. No maintenance. This is 1026. This is pretty... What Joy Studios drop? Crapstar, 1030. Adidas X 100 Thieves. Let's look at that later. Bare Knuckles. Shout out to Jacob Keller. Braindead Converse. Does he not have the fuck drop? He has to. Is it live right now? Oh, you guys can't even see me. There you go. That's good. That's great, isn't it? Awesome. Yeah, right. Holy shit. Is that really on the damn screen? Damn. Come on, fucked. I'm gonna get demonetized. I don't really care. What are they gonna do? Someone said it's on their Instagram. Yeah, I'm worried about ping, man. Phone app got me stuck in CAPTCHA. Yeah, dude. What's up, Overseer? Overseer Wave? Balaclavas were supposedly today. I didn't see that on the drop list. Fucked 360. It's okay. I just don't care about fucked. So it's like I'd rather just go to ebay.com, guys. Like this is how I feel about brands like this. Like I like it, it's cool, but I'd rather just get like vintage Xbox 360 shirt. Men's clothing. Yeah, I'd rather just get one of these. I mean, obviously, like make sure it's not one of the remade ones. This one looks remade. Yeah, this one's remade, but get an actual vintage t-shirt that just says Xbox 360 on it. You know what I'm saying? Cortez X Nike. Can you put it in the chat, Peter? Is your mod? For sure, Sean. I like that too. Yeah, I'm not saying these brands are bad. At all. Oh god, the girl again. Fuck. Get out of here. Friends you can't trust. Military industrial complex. That's a dope shirt. That is really cool. That is cool. 48 bucks. Not terrible. Let's see. 100 Thieves X Adidas. They've done a couple drops. Go back to Invisible. Oh, we got the knit. It's already sold out. See, guys, this is crazy. Knits just continue to be the move. 100 Thieves, if you're not familiar, is a gaming clan formed by Nadeshot, a gaming organization. And he's kind of done the whole gaming into streetwear. Pretty much the first team that really did it well. They've had a bunch of pretty cool drops. Bunch of nice collabs. They have like the fall winter 23 season, or you know, the fall winter 24 type vibes. A lot of Supreme inspiration, a lot of gaming and modern trends. I think they have good designs. Was the Palace Grape an L? Well, that depends on what you think, Wave. I mean, what's an L to you? Is it something that like sells out really fast, or is it a nice piece? Because it's not selling out super fast. This is kind of what I predicted on this thing, just judging by the way it looks. I think it's nice if you like it. Here's the Palace. I have to say Palace every time. The Los Angeles Bomber. And that sold out in black, which makes sense. I think I was saying the London one looked the best, but the New York and the LA one have sold more. This one's kind of a personal piece, which is nice. Still available if you want that. 118. All the Brazil crew stuff, Pro Team went super fast. Leopard stuff went super fast. I think that's it in terms of what's sold out so far. Nice piece for show, but I got it for resale. Well, what size did you get? Here's what I would do, man. Like, regardless, just put it on StockX, wait till you get it in hand, list it on Grailed. I found that Grailed is a fantastic place to sell pieces that you might not think are going to be super hype. I wasn't really recommending people to buy this for resale. You know? You got a large for the knit. What colorway? Is it this one? Yeah. Is Grailed where people still message you before they buy? Sometimes, yep. You got purple size large. I think XL would have been a little bit better. But dude, I mean, at the end of the day, like, it is what it is. Yeah, no, it is annoying. Sometimes, though, people are asked genuine questions, and I've never had people get too salty with it. At the end of the day, Overseer, like, you know, do what you can. Try listing it. Like, go to StockX right now and list it. Fuck it. Sell it for $250 or something. See what you can get for it. Might not sell it immediately. Yeah, keep the trucker. I was telling everyone, though, this guy was the fucking move. That was the move. My favorite piece that we copped this season so far. Yeah, it might not be on StockX. Sometimes if you go to Palace, click brands, then go to release date, sometimes you can find stuff a little bit quicker. There it is. You found my eBay randomly? Yeah, Tricky Umbrella, dude. Come buy my shit, guys. I got a lot of shit. Come buy my stuff. I'm not even logged in. See if I can find my name. I've had this eBay for so fucking long. eBay.com/seller/tricky umbrella. eBay.com/user/tricky umbrella. Damn. Well, who knows? Yeah, 100 Thieves. Did you post that on chat, Peter? The Flint thing? Yeah, people love to bargain. It's great. Look at the Cortez drop. Oh well, dude, the Supreme Goku guy is not original to me. Like Drip Goku is a meme. Yeah, I took that from like pop culture, meme culture. I don't know. I added the Thomas into the box logo. What are you going for on Palace, Thomas? Well, dude, we already went for it, and you know. Hell of a try. This is the Cortez Nike. Pretty cool. It dropped already? I have no idea.
Keep it up, man.
Oh, Jesus Christ. That shit is loud as fuck. I did not cop. No. It was pretty botted just for the beanies. Hey, this is cool, man. Where are the pieces? I kind of see the vibes. I want to look at Peter, bro, don't be hitting me with Clin 1419. Just give me the link, bro. I don't want to search that myself. That's cool. Yeah, I saw the Levi's McLaren collab. I covered it on my channel. I did a video on the first drop, and then the second drop, I think we just talked about it on stream. Yeah, I've already looked at that. It's cool. I thought the first one was a little bit better, personally. And yeah, I know. I told you I can't go in store. I don't live near. I guess I could go to Los Angeles, but that's not that worth it. I've copped stuff though. I copped Phantom of the Opera knit, resold it. I copped Wales knit. You can get some stuff. So exactly, bro. Exactly, Garbage Day. It's always a blessing in disguise. I'm probably gonna throw some money on some stocks. I'm gonna throw $100 into some stock options. Well, not stock options, but stocks. We're chilling, man. We're doing good. We're hanging out. I wanted to watch this video, guys. This is probably the last thing we're gonna look at here on the stream today. Actually, we'll look at Peter's thing first and then watch the video. What the fuck? Are you sure you want to leave YouTube? Here's some close-ups of the Cortez X Nike jackets. Those are sick, dude. When are those dropping? I like Black Ops 6, man. It's really good. I'll be streaming it later, maybe today, on Tomasu VT. Link in the description. Check it out. Yeah, stock options are complicated, but if you know what you're doing, you can make a lot of money. You're basically agreeing to buy a stock at a higher price before then. Essentially is what you're doing. Shorting stocks is the craziest, though. Like, you're agreeing to sell a stock you don't own. Nice, bro. I heard the God mode stuff in Zombies was pretty cool. No drop date yet. Probably next couple of weeks. Right on. Yeah, he copied the Supreme piping reflective tracksuit. 100%. Saved bread on beanies. Copped the Super Gotti all over money and jewel print eBay Supreme hoodie off eBay. There you go, Mob Syndicate. A lot of people forget there's plenty of dope stuff available on secondary markets. And that was a nice little burp right there. But today we're watching this video about how your gear may be poisoning you. This is a video by My Life Outdoors. This dude is like a camping channel. Covers tons of reviews on tents, sleeping bags, that kind of stuff. Basically anything to do with outdoors, Gore-Tex, Arc'teryx, all these names you know and love. And this is a video titled, like I said, Your Gear is Poisoning You, not clickbait. There's the link, and we're going to give it a watch.
From one of the most poisonous chemicals known to man. This jacket is made from one of the most poisonous chemicals known to man.
What?
PFAS.
Forever chemicals.
PFAS? What the hell is that?
Forever chemicals.
Toxic forever chemical.
Oh no.
The inner membrane is made of pretty much pure PFAS chemical in the form of a fluoropolymer compound, and the outer waterproof coating is another toxic PFAS cocktail.
PFAS is considered so toxic that just this year the EPA determined that there is no acceptable level of PFAS in human drinking water. No parts per million or parts per trillion, no acceptable levels at all.
Yet
that is crazy to hear that this PFAS material, there is no amount, not even like 1 part per trillion, which is such a small amount. That's like 1 drop of water in like 40 Olympic-sized swimming pools. No amount is allowed.
Other outdoor brands have been making these jackets by the millions, and outdoor enthusiasts like you and I have been buying them. Now, Gore-Tex claims it's stable.
At Gore, we use a very stable
trust us.
fluoropolymer, expanded PTFE, to make our Gore-Tex membrane.
That in their finished form, no PFAS can leak out of or shed off the jacket. But if I'm being honest, I don't trust Gore-Tex, so I built this.
Oh, he made his own fucking PFAS simulator.
It's just big enough to fit a mannequin I bought off of Amazon. You guys remember Fred, right? My plan is to run the water through the system
that's some
for a
budget.
full 24
That's some
hours,
high quality.
just in case Fred or any of the components have PFAS in them. I'm going to test the water and then put a brand new Gore-Tex jacket on Fred and run it for another 24 hours. And
yeah, I mean, it's common.
If PFAS levels go up,
why, like, dude,
Gore-Tex
people
and
buy
similar
shit from
jackets are
Shein,
actively shedding
that fast
PFAS.
fashion stuff. I'm like, dude, what is that stuff made of? I don't know.
It's completely stable,
I don't know.
and the DWR doesn't seep into the environment. The manufacturing of PFAS chemicals certainly does.
At 5:30, 2 major corporations have agreed to nearly $700 million settlement in water contamination. DuPont and a successor company called Chemours.
Yeah, bro, get that shit out of the fucking water, man.
$670 million to more than 3,500
Absolutely.
area
Yeah,
water
going for natural stuff is way better.
Drinking water was contaminated and made them ill.
PFAS is what is known as a forever chemical. It is a man-made compound so strong it takes a...
I liked this because I've heard the forever chemical phrase being used a lot, and to be honest, I've just kind of been like, yeah, the forever chemicals, yeah, I know all about that. I didn't really know a lot about it, let's be real, and he broke it down in a cool way that helped me understand. I thought this would be a cool video for us to watch.
force equivalent to the power of lightning to break it, or thousands of years for it to break down naturally.
There you go. It's kind of
For all
obvious, but
practical
I didn't know.
purposes, once it gets into the environment, into your bloodstream, into water sources, it never goes away and has been shown to cause some pretty harmful side effects.
Yep, the microplastics.
To some cancers, kidney problems, and developmental damage.
Liver damage, high cholesterol.
To liver damage, weakened immune systems, and cancer.
PFAS has been manufactured
linen is good
in
vibes.
consumer products since the 1940s. It's most commonly known as Teflon, the nonstick coating on your mom's favorite fry pan. But it's also been used in food packaging, stain-resistant carpets, firefighting foams, makeup, and even dental floss.
Great.
But the outdoor industry has primarily used it in rain jackets. This particular rain jacket happens to be PFAS-free, but it is
You can get PFAS-free rain jackets. I'm guessing it's more expensive, rarer, but there is some good news towards the end of the video.
Most of the jackets that you and I have owned and used have been heavily dependent on PFAS.
And this got me wondering if these chemicals really do last forever, and if they are as prevalent as they seem, I ought to be able to prove that pretty easily.
Let's go test
so
it.
This is my plan. I'm going to do a variety of tests to see just
I'm not
how
gonna test
prevalent
it. He's gonna
PFAS
test it.
really is. I'm going to test my blood, my home tap water.
Dude, the blood and the water test, guys, I'm just saying right now, it kind of scared me.
Sure, I'm going to go to the highest, most remote stream I can find to see if it
kinda
too is
scared me.
contaminated with PFAS, to find out if there's anywhere left in the world not contaminated with PFAS.
Is it everywhere?
With
I don't know.
Tap, because this poses the biggest threat to humanity. Before water pours out of your kitchen sink, it goes on a long journey through pipes, water towers, water treatment facilities, and more, eventually beginning at a place like this. This is the Dillon Reservoir.
Beautiful.
It is one of the main
Colorado is so
sources of
pretty.
drinking water for the city of Denver, Colorado. It's basically a dammed up creek that collects the water before it gets piped over to Denver. If a reservoir like this is contaminated with PFAS, there's not much to keep it out of the drinking water, because until this year, there was no federal regulations requiring water treatment plants to remove PFAS from drinking water.
So water
That is insane. So until this year, 2024, there was absolutely no regulations that the water companies had to abide by for acceptable amounts of PFAS, even though they knew it was negative. Like, goddamn. Yeah.
treatment plants simply aren't equipped to do so. For right now, at least, water treatment plants like the one behind me are just hoping that PFAS isn't present.
Yeah, we're just
in their
hoping.
water sources.
We don't think there's any PFAS in there. We don't know.
How contaminated are the water sources you and I enjoy hiking to, drinking from, and how much is the outdoor industry contaminating these sources? Are you and I
Absolutely
part of the problem by taking
A-class study up, you know, where most of us are out of school? Got to get back into class where we got to shut up and listen. Let's freaking take notes, dude.
hospital gear and clothing to these pristine water sources, because just about everything we take into the backcountry has been treated with some type of PFAS chemical in the form of DWR or durable water repellent finish. Our rain jackets, our pants, our tents, even the down in our sleeping bags have been treated with a DWR.
And if you think about it, getting wet is one of our biggest fears in the backcountry. We rely on our gear to keep us warm, safe, and dry, and that is part of the problem. PFAS
Part of the problem.
so
Come
good
on.
at repelling water, oil, and stains, the companies are afraid not to use it.
Because if a competitor has...
Well, yeah, like naturally, this stuff it works. It's super water, what is it? Allergic or water repellent, whatever. It's a fancier word for it. So they're going to use it. It does what it's supposed to do, but environmentally, health-wise,
has a better performing product, you're probably going to buy it instead. That's why, despite the fact that we've known since the 1980s that these chemicals are toxic, brands continue to use them. So much so that brands who have started to make PFAS-free products can't completely guarantee their products are PFAS-free. One of the things you may have noticed...
Yeah, even the PFAS-free brands, or the brands that make their stuff without PFAS, can't even guarantee that their products are PFAS-free because it's so prevalent just in the supply of, well, everything, apparently.
Especially if you're a regular viewer of this channel, is that these aren't the typical clothes that I hike in. Because according to the lab that I've been working with and talking with, it's actually very easy to contaminate your sources with the gear that you're wearing. And so I went looking for all PFAS-free clothing. And something very interesting that I discovered during that search is that brands refuse to say PFAS-free. because they can't guarantee that it's
They can't even
PFAS-free.
guarantee it.
Instead, what they say is they are not intentionally using PFAS. And the reason why they say that is
A very important distinction, I imagine, for legal reasons, right?
because it's very easy to contaminate the machinery. And so Raven has said, we're not intentionally using PFAS, but we can't guarantee the PFAS
Unfortunate.
in our products. It's this cross-contamination that makes me believe our gear is actively shedding PFAS into the environment, and why I've hiked multiple miles to get to a part of the ocean that isn't near civilization. This is about as far from human civilization as I know how to get and still be on a beach in the United States.
We need Rainbow. Where is this guy? Put him on a map. Come on. Some kind of a bay? Forest,
So,
Washington?
let's go make camp.
No.
And let's go get a sample. Now, the ocean is such a large body of water, and the sample that I took is so small, the likelihood of PFAS showing up is not very high. But all streams eventually lead to the ocean, which means any PFAS contaminated water will also end up there.
Great.
It's not a matter of if the ocean has PFAS, it's a matter of how much. I'm curious to see what the results show, but first, I have one more water source I want to collect. Okay, I am on my way to one of the higher, more remote streams that I could find. I've hiked in several miles. I'm headed off trail, up above tree line, to see if I can find a stream that doesn't see very many people.
Yeah, I mean, if the water has PFAS in it, maybe you need to wear PFAS gear to fight fire with fire. That's a great point. I never thought about it that way. Maybe it's more PFAS is better? Let's keep watching.
Where there's a trail, there are hikers, and where there are hikers, there is PFAS, which is the reason why I'm headed this direction. There are no trails up here, there are no prominent peaks to attract peak baggers. There is a lake, but lakes are a dime a dozen out here, and so there's very little in this remote
Beautiful
corner of
lake.
mountains to attract people, which means if there is a stream left in the world that doesn't have PFAS, this is as good a candidate as any.
Little mountain stream.
Okay, I am at the location where there should be just the tiniest little stream, but there's so many rocks and boulders that I can't see any streams, but I can just hear the faintest sound of water running. And so one of the reasons why I picked this location specifically is because between this lake and those glaciers, there really isn't anything else. And so this should be our best bet at getting an uncontaminated
Very nice stream choice. Shout out to the stream.
Just
Am I right, guys? Come on now.
stream. I think I'm gonna have to dig down a little bit just to get to it. Let's see. All right, let's get this back to the lab. Okay, so I sent the samples off to the lab, and I've got the results right here. So let me try to break this down.
What do you
in a
think's going to
way
happen with the
that
results?
Isn't going to bore you to death. First, I need to clarify that PFAS is a blanket term used to refer
Will he
to a
find
group of
PFAS?
chemicals
Is it in
that
the water?
includes more than 15,000 different chemical compounds. To the
A lot of
best of my
PFASs.
knowledge, every PFAS chemical that has been studied has been found to cause health concerns, but there are two really big ones. PFOA and PFOS. These two chemicals are considered so toxic, the EPA forced them out of production.
Those are the
all
ones
way
we need to
back
worry
in
about, guys.
2002. These are the two chemicals the EPA has said
PFOA,
there is no
PFOS.
acceptable level in human drinking water, but
Zero.
eliminating the chemicals altogether is viewed as an unrealistic expectation for water treatment plants. So
We can't even get it all out. You know, it's not realistic. That's great.
the EPA has said they are issuing an enforceable standard of less than 4 parts per trillion. To give you an idea of just how small of an amount this is, 4 parts per trillion is equal to 4 drops of water inside not just 1, but 20 Olympic-sized swimming pools.
Okay, I was a little bit off in my
Small of
estimate.
an amount of PFAS has been shown to
4
cause
drops
human
for
health concerns.
20
But how much
pools.
are in the samples that I took?
Not a lot.
Well, my tap water had the most with 5 parts per trillion.
This is the part that scared me. PFOA, 5 parts per trillion. I'd be sucking down that tap water. I got all that PFAS in me. Give me that PFOS, baby. Come on.
Of PFOA and 3.1 parts per trillion of PFOS.
Nice.
The reservoir had the next highest
Beautiful.
levels at 1.3 parts per trillion of both PFOA and PFOS. The ocean came back with only 0.75 parts per trillion.
So the most of it's in our own drinking water, less of it is in the reservoir, and even less of it is in the ocean.
Of PFOA, but again, it's a huge body.
Is that
of water.
good?
That's all as interesting as it is concerning, but what really caught my attention is the Gore-Tex jacket test.
How much does Gore-Tex
As I
have?
mentioned, I ran water through the system for 24 hours.
Is the gear poisoning us, guys? Is it the gear's fault?
Prior to introducing the jacket, this system recirculated the same distilled water for the entire time.
Yeah, that's why I only drink fresh ocean water. That's right.
And the pre-jacket sample of distilled water was the only sample to come back with no PFOS detected. I then added a brand new Gore-Tex jacket, recirculated the same water for another 24 hours, and tested again. And that water came back with 5 different PFOS chemicals, including 0.65 parts per trillion of PFOA that should have been
Actually, not that much.
phased out in.
But here's the thing. It should have been already phased out. That chemical shouldn't even be there. So that's interesting.
In 2016. But the jacket also shed 21 parts per trillion of PFBA. That's
the biggest number we've seen all day. 21 parts per trillion. Fuck.
It's by far the highest amount of any PFOS found in any of my samples. Now, 2 really interesting and concerning things about PFBA. 1, it's not going to be regulated by the EPA, but the EPA has cited studies showing PFBA is likely to cause thyroid, liver, and developmental issues.
Oh, good. Nice. So it's harmful, but we're not going to really deal with it. You know, who needs it?
So, is Gore-Tex shedding toxic chemicals into the environment? Well, based off of what I'm seeing, it seems so. But what's even more concerning than that is that same chemical that's shed off the Gore-Tex.
Well, Arc'teryx, I think that Arc'teryx probably used Gore-Tex in it. I don't know. I don't know the difference.
Gore-Tex jacket was the only chemical that I found in the high alpine stream at 4.7 parts per trillion.
In that high stream, dude. That's concerning as fuck. In that fucking top of that mountain that he went to, stream, like, dude, that's crazy.
At first, I thought this is too much of a coincidence. The same chemical that is shutting off our rain jackets is the only chemical at an isolated alpine stream, but after looking into it some more, it seems that PFBA is one of the most likely chemicals to be found at remote locations, because unlike a lot of PFAS chemicals, it can evaporate with water and fall with snow, helping it spread throughout.
I mean, someone said this earlier in the chat, but literally, the water is poisoned in the water cycle. Very cool.
The water table. So are hikers helping to contaminate streams and other pristine water sources by taking PFAS-riddled gear to these remote
Is the gear the
locations?
problem?
Probably not to the extent that makes a significant difference.
There it is.
PFAS is such a widely used chemical, and the number of backcountry users going to any one location is so small, most of the pollution is probably coming from other sources. But this is an outdoor channel, and I wanted to focus on the part the outdoor industry has played and what we can do about it. And the good news is things are starting to change.
So, is the Gore-Tex stuff contaminating it? Not as much as the pollution of the PFAS chemicals from like DuPont, companies that use it at the bigger, huge industry levels, obviously. But it is concerning for sure. And I think these companies, as he's going to say, are going to hopefully make some changes, because I think even though it's not as much that's in the jackets, in the clothing, probably good to not have it at all, right?
Both California and New York have passed legislation restricting PFAS in clothing, and REI has announced that they will no longer sell products that contain PFAS. This has put a lot of pressure on a lot of major outdoor brands, including Gore-Tex, to finally stop using PFAS. And Gore-Tex has already started producing and marketing its EPE membrane that is PFAS-free. This is
Look at that asterisk, though. You guys saw that asterisk? PFAS-free asterisk?
producing and marketing its EPE membrane.
There it is.
That is PFAS.
There it is. There's some conditions with this PFAS-free material.
free. This is all good news, but we aren't out of the woods yet. REI only represents about 17% of the outdoor gear sold worldwide, which means there's still a lot of brands and gear being produced and sold potentially containing PFAS. And so what can you do? Well, you can do all the typical things you hear at the end of a video like this. You can write to your representatives. You can write to these brands and tell them that you want to see more.
Yeah, guys, I mean, there you go. Tell the brands, don't buy them, buy other stuff.
Gear. You can donate to PFAS awareness charities. And
okay, I don't know how much that's going to help, but I guess you could do that too.
And you can share this video so that even more people are aware of these toxic and harmful chemicals that we use every single day. I hope you appreciate this video. I've been working on it a really long time.
I thought it was super interesting.
Sure to like, subscribe, and do all those other things. And as always, thanks for watching. If you're concerned about my blood, I did mention that I had it tested.
This is the scary part too. How much of this stuff is in our blood? Let's see. How much is in his?
I just didn't have a good place to talk about the results. It came back showing that I've got about 1,000 parts per trillion of PFOA going around in my blood.
1,000. That's so much. Remember when we saw 21 parts per trillion of PFOA or PFOS and Gore-Tex, or maybe it was the high stream, I forget. He's got 1,000 parts per trillion in his blood.
But the lab also tells me that is below the national average.
Oh, that's below the national average. Great.
Of less than 4,000 parts per trillion. So
4,000 parts per trillion. Awesome.
So I'm hoping that it's not a big deal because there's not a lot I can do about it.
There it is, guys. There's your way to end the stream. Just scare you before we get into the weekend. I mean, holy fucking shit. Quite terrifying. But, you know, at the end of the day, I think it's important to know this stuff, even if it's a little scary. What can you do about it? Not much, right? Get good filters on your drinking water. Probably is a good start. That's what I'm going to probably get back into. I used to be more into like the Britas and stuff, and maybe there's some PFAS things you can do. To me personally though, like when I get aware of these new things, I try not to let it affect my like quality of life, because it's either gonna have a negative effect or it's not. A lot of times you can't do much. Just don't drink water anymore. Go to an all beef diet. I'll get the carnivore diet, no water. Like, yeah, I guess I'll do that. But yeah, super interesting. Super interesting. Only soda for us now. No PFAS in soda, everyone knows. Yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video today. The stream went quite a bit longer than I thought. And yeah, we took the L on Palace and saved some money. We're going to buy some stocks. We're going to buy some PFAS stocks, I think. Invest in some Gore-Tex, maybe some DuPont Energy. And if you guys want to join me on some Gore-Tex DuPont Energy investments, sign up for Robinhood down below, or whatever links you want to do, so that you can help me pay for a new water filter, right? Yeah, I guess that's where I'll end it. Hope you guys had a good one, and have a safe weekend. Don't blow your fingers off with fireworks. Supreme videos coming soon. Palace unboxing.